Magoyo, Executive Director for Student Support with the Division of Student Affairs, Director of American Indian Student Services, and Special Assistant to the President for American Indian Affairs. The processional will begin in a few minutes. Please take your seats and please silence all cell phones and electronic devices. To ensure safety and enjoyment for everyone, please note that smoking, including e-cigarettes, lighters, and other open flames are not permitted at any time. Standing and tripods are also not permitted in the aisles. Brief periods for photo taking will be permitted, but please return to your seats as quickly as possible. You may not sit on or lean over the concourse rails. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit. In the event of an emergency, a special announcement will be made. Please listen to the announcement and follow the directions of the event staff and ushers. Good evening. We are so pleased to have you join us at the University of New Mexico's 2023 Fall Commencement Ceremony. Tonight, you will witness a ceremony rich in tradition as we recognize our doctoral graduates in a formal hooding ceremony, and we will individually recognize those students who have completed their coursework to earn master's, bachelor's, and associate's degrees. Our academic processional begins with faculty, doctoral degree candidates, master's degree candidates, bachelor degree candidates, and associate degree candidates. After all the graduates and faculty are seated, the President's platform will enter, led by the University Mace Bearer, Faculty Senate President and Associate Professor of English, Kristen Elder, and University Secretary Nancy Middlebrook. The mace is a traditional ceremonial staff displayed as a symbol of the faculty's authority. Faculty members wear colorful and distinctive academic attire. As witnessed this evening, the robe is often black. However, academic institutions may sanction the use of other colors. The length of the robe, the width of the sleeves borders, and the length of the hood increase with each advanced degree. Colors in the velvet hood borders represent the specific field of study in which the degree was earned. The colors of the lining identify the institution which granted the degree. Recipients of the Doctor of Philosophy degree, also called a PhD, are awarded hoods trimmed in dark blue velvet. Doctor of Education, or EDD, is light blue. Doctor of Nursing is gold. Doctor of Medicine, or MD, is green. Juris Doctor, or JD, is purple. Doctor of Pharmacy, or PharmD, is olive. And Master of Fine Arts, or MFA, is brown. The silk lining of the hood displays the official colors of the university conferring the degree. For UNM, the hood is lined in cherry and silver. The cap, either a tam or mortarboard, is usually black and accented with a tassel. Processing in with the faculty are the doctoral and master's degree students. The doctoral candidates are in black gowns and carrying their hoods to be placed upon them by their faculty. The master's candidates wear black gowns and process in wearing their hoods. After the masters are the baccalaureate and associate's candidates, wearing cherry gowns and colorful tassels on their mortarboards that represent their area of study. Leading the degree candidates from each college are the banner carriers. The college banners are ceremonial flags bearing the university seal. They represent the schools and colleges by displaying the colors traditionally associated with the various disciplines. The use of ceremonial banners dates to the 1500s and is carried out this evening by UNM employees selected by their deans. Please rise for the President's Platform Party. I'm pleased to introduce the President's Platform Party, led by Faculty Senate President and Associate Professor of English, Kristen Elder, carrying the University Mace, and the University Secretary, Nancy Middlebrook. The University Mace is a ceremonial staff displayed as a symbol of authority. Following our leaders are Platform Marshals Barbara Rodriguez and Grace Faustino, Board of Regents Chair Kim Sanchez-Rayal, Board of Regents Secretary-Treasurer Robert Schwartz. Also following are University President Garnet S. Stokes, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs James Holloway, Executive Vice President of the Health Sciences Center Douglas Ziodonis, Executive Vice President of Finance and Administration, General Counsel Loretta Martinez, Senior Vice Provost Barbara Rodriguez, Vice President for Student Affairs Eric Scott, Vice President for Equity and Inclusion Asata Zarai, Vice President for Research Ellen Fisher, Vice President for Enrollment Management Dan Garcia, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences, Jennifer Mallet, Dean, School of Engineering, Donna Riley, Dean, College of Education and Human Sciences, Christopher Goodrich, Executive Vice Chair of Internal Medicine, School of Medicine, Betty Chang, Dean, College of Pharmacy, Donald Godwin, Associate Dean, College of Fine Arts, Amanda Hamp, Dean, School of Architecture and Planning, Robert Gonzalez, Dean, School of Law, Camille Carey, Dean, Anderson School of Management, Julie Coonrod, Dean, College of Nursing, Carolyn Montoya, Dean, College of Population Health, Tracy Collins, Dean, Honors College, Leslie Donovan, Associate Dean, University College, Christopher Lyons, Dean, College of University Libraries and Learning Sciences, Leo Lowe, Dean, Graduate Studies, Maria Lane, President of the Alumni Association, Janie Roybal, President, Graduate and Professional Student Association, Justin Lariano, President, Associated Students of the University of New Mexico, Krista Pacheco, Executive Director, Student Health and Counseling, Stephanie MacGyver, Strategic Project Director, Corrine Gonzalez, Keynote Speaker, Michelle Melendez, and tonight's vocalist, voice performance major, Marshall Hollingsworth. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the UNM Army ROTC Color Guard, the singing of our national anthem by voice performance major Marshall Hollingsworth.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
President Stokes, I declare that all are assembled and in order for the University of New Mexico's 2023 Fall Commencement Ceremony. College banners will now be posted and the University mace set in place by Faculty Senate President Kristen Elder to signal the beginning of our ceremony.
Good evening, Lobos. I'm Garnet Stokes, President of the University of New Mexico. And to all of you here tonight, welcome. But first, I want to thank those who've come before us. Founded in 1889, the University of New Mexico sits on the traditional homelands of the Pueblo of Sandia. The original peoples of New Mexico, Pueblo, Navajo, and Apache tribes, have significant connection to the land and the broader community statewide, and we honor the land itself and those who have been stewards of this land throughout the generations. We gratefully acknowledge our history. Please be seated. So this evening, we'll celebrate your journey and accomplishments at UNM. Throughout your time here, you have helped write the continuing story of the University of New Mexico. And let me tell you, you have helped us write what must be one of the most interesting chapters in our story. But now, it is time for us and you to turn the page. Now it is time for you to help write the future of our state, our nation, and the planet. We will watch with pride and certainty as you make your way into the world. Each one of you carries forward the values and spirit of the University of New Mexico, a place where each of us defines all of us. Graduates, we are proud of you and everything that you have accomplished to be here tonight. As you cross this stage, I hope you reflect on every step, big and small, as individuals and as a pack that has led you here now. So, well, that was a wonderful video, steps worth taking. Maybe we'll see it later. All right. So, it is my distinct pleasure to speak on behalf of the entire University of New Mexico community as we honor your achievements tonight. I'd like to recognize and introduce the members of the UNM Board of Regents who have joined us. I invite them to stand as I call their names. First, Regent Chair Kim Sanchez-Rayal. And next, Regent Secretary Treasurer Robert Schwartz. I thank them for their support of our Lobo graduates. So please join me in welcoming Regent Robert Schwartz to offer greetings to our graduating class.
What an absolutely remarkable class you are. Dealing with going to college through COVID, having to deal with those of us who had no idea what we were doing through COVID, dealing with the failure of the video during the first minute of the graduation ceremony, finally getting to lead your lives, COVID, not COVID-free, but in fact, not under the cloud of COVID at every moment, and dealing with problems that no other class before you has had to deal with, problems that no one had imagined before. And of course, you want to thank your families and those who are as close as families who got you through the last 4 or 5 or 7 or 26 years, however long it's taken to get here today. But let me remind you of something that you already know, and that's that you learned more from your fellow students than from anything or anyone else. And I say that in my role as a faculty member who taught 40 years at the University of New Mexico. And it's because our smart, thoughtful, engaged, kind, and incredibly diverse student body is, I think, something that makes UNM the best place you can get a degree in the United States. And as you look at the people around you, look at the rest of your class, you will see the people who are responsible for your great education. Your friends, old and new, and your fellow students. We all congratulate you on your truly remarkable, truly amazing intellectual and emotional strength. We congratulate you on both your patience and your persistence in getting this degree. And finally, we congratulate you, the COVID college generation, on your absolutely remarkable resilience. And we thank you for what you brought to UNM. And we thank all of you for helping to educate your fellow students. And we thank you also for what you're going to do with your degree, for yourselves, for your families, and for this community in the world. And I want you to know that we love you all, and as happy as we are to see you reach this milestone, we will miss you at UNM. You have great things to do and to think about and to accomplish tomorrow, but for today, just let me say, congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Regent Schwartz. So please join me in welcoming associated students at the University of New Mexico President, Krista Pacheco, to offer greetings to our graduating students.
Good evening, Lobos. I'm honored and privileged to stand before you as you graduate from the University of New Mexico. While I'm not walking across the stage today, I look to you all as inspiration. Collectively, you all are what being a Lobo is about. Your hard work, determination, and resilience have led you to this day, and you all should be proud of yourselves. I want you all to reflect on your journey here at UNM. Contrary to popular belief, Your journey isn't solely shaped by the classes you took, your GPA, or the degree you earned. It's not solely shaped on the culmination of your hard work. But rather, if you're like me, your journey is also shaped by the relationships you've built, the lessons you've learned, and the challenges you've overcame. However, most importantly, your journey is shaped by the people who've supported you. Think of your professors, your mentors, your friends and family that have helped get you to this point. Each person that has helped you get here will always be part of your UNM family, and always remember that the pack will stick together. However, let me remind you that today doesn't just mark the end of a journey. Rather, this time of celebration marks the beginning of new adventures, challenges, and opportunities. Today marks a gateway for new possibilities. You all collectively have the ability and the power to positively impact our world, so do it. Whether your next step is to enter the workforce, continue your education, or do something else you love, do it with intention, do it with purpose, and do it with passion. Show the world what it means to be a UNM alum. Although you all didn't ask for it, I will leave you all with some advice. When you leave here today, life will not always be perfect. Some of you may already know this. I know this. But for some of you, you may not get the job or into the program you wanted. You may lose touch with your closest friends. You may fail immensely and not know how to recover. Sometimes you may feel that your life is over. But in the words of a famous poet, Taylor Swift once said, "Everything you lose is a step you take." I had to throw it in there, you know that. But in all seriousness, failure is a stepping stone to the path of success. You're consistently told to take risks and push boundaries, and honestly, failure is bound to come with that. However, perseverance and consistency are what allow risk-taking and boundary pushing to lead you to success. UNM, your time is now, and in the words of the same famous poet, take the moment and taste it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Krista. Now please join me in welcoming Graduate and Professional Student Association President Justin Laureano to offer greetings to our graduating students.
I just want to thank everyone here today, and it is such a great day. It is my honor to speak before you today on this momentous occasion. You have all come so far from when you first came to UNM. Your professors threw challenge after challenge at you, and you rose to meet those challenges. But more than that, life threw challenges at you at the same time, and you rose to meet those challenges today, which is why today, you are the stars. When I look out here, I see more than just graduates. I see dreams that have materialized into reality. You have all persevered and accomplished what you set out to do, and that is massive. However, when one journey ends, another begins. You are all now starting your lives as new professionals. And there are a couple of requests I'm making to you today. As professionals, you have great power to decide what the future of this state and nation will be. Which is why I ask that you use your powers responsibly and with kindness. Second, I ask that you continue to keep dreaming about the future, because you have the power to make those dreams a reality. Which is why when life challenges you again, I have no doubt that you will rise to the challenge as you have so many times before. I want to thank you all for coming to UNM and contributing to its great culture and community. You are what makes UNM special, which is why I congratulate you on behalf of your graduate student government. Go Lobos!
Thank you, Justin. It gives me great pleasure to introduce this year's commencement speaker, Michelle Melendez. Michelle Melendez has spent her career fighting for equality, whether in healthcare, education, housing, employment, or climate justice. After graduating from UNM's Department of Communications and Journalism and attaining an MPA from our School of Public Administration, Michelle began raising her voice first in the pages of the Daily Lobo, where she worked as a reporter, and then at the Albuquerque Journal. From there, she went on to work at news agencies serving Texas and Mexico City, speaking out on the root causes of injustice, both locally and globally. Leaning into her expertise in public administration, she then became a public health policy advocate and community organizer, and now serves as the inaugural director of the City of Albuquerque's Office of Equity and Inclusion under Mayor Tim Keller. She cites her father, a UNM law graduate, and her mother, a UNM-trained registered nurse, as the key influences who shaped her passions for justice and equity, as well as her strong belief, a very strongly held belief, that every human being should have meaningful access to comprehensive, high-quality health care. In her role as an advocate and policy leader for equitable health care and education, she worked for the New Mexico Department of Health and for the Catholic Health Initiative St. Joseph's Children, served on the board of the trustees of the UNM hospitals, and was a founding board member of Health Leadership High School and a future-focused education, whose mission is to advance the best education for students who need it the most. She began working with Mayor Tim Keller nearly 2 decades ago, back when Keller was a state senator, helping to transform the International District of the Southeast Heights, an effort that continues to this day. Today, she oversees the city's Office of Equity and Inclusion, where she helps determine where our city invests, who we do business with, and where she strives daily, as she puts it, to make Albuquerque a safe, inclusive place for all people. It is our privilege to have her here with us tonight. Please help me welcome to the podium, Michelle Melendez.
Good evening, Lobos. Thank you, President Stokes, members of the Board of Regents, faculty, distinguished speakers, and guests, the color guard, veterans, and the team of sign language interpreters. Congratulations, graduates. You should be very proud of yourselves right now. And big appreciation to all your family and friends who came to cheer you on and who are watching the live stream from near and far. I would also like to thank whoever nominated me to speak to you tonight. I had to think long and hard about what I could say that might be meaningful to such a diverse audience. I still experience imposter syndrome when I step into spaces like this, where I feel I don't belong because I'm not a scholar or a famous alum. I'm not even Albuquerque famous. But that never stopped me as a reporter or later as a public policy advocate. And if anything, it helped prepare me for the role I now play in city government. I was always taught to never forget where I come from, and that's Mora, New Mexico, and I want to express my deep gratitude to all the Chicano movement leaders who came and made it possible for my generation and all those that followed to make it here tonight. One of those leaders, Dr. Tobias Duran, passed away last month, and I'd like to acknowledge the role that he played as the first director of Chicano Studies and the founder of the Center for Regional Studies. As your graduation sinks in, you may start to wonder what your life will become after college. And don't worry, I'm not going to give you the "oh, the places you'll go" speech. But I will tell you where I went from here and where I find myself today and what I hope for you. It turns out I'm happy with the choices I made and very grateful for the opportunities that I've been given. As my family would say, ¿qué más quieres? What more do we want? A life well lived. Isn't that what we all hope for? My first full-time job after college, I was what some would have called a diversity hire at the Albuquerque Journal. Then, as now, the overwhelming majority of journalists were white males, and they were rewarded for going after a certain demographic of crook and a certain kind of crime, and not the white-collar kind. I like to think I held my own when it came to reporting and asking uncomfortable questions. Then, as now, I was compelled to ask why things are the way they are. Why this policy decision over that one? Who benefits from these decisions and who is burdened? My brand of advocacy journalism was not appreciated by most, but I was there to make a difference, not to climb the ladder. Still, I straddled the line well enough to work in major newsrooms for 10 years here in Texas and Mexico City. I left journalism for good in 2001 at a time when newspapers were giving more front-page space to images of U.S. warplanes in Afghanistan than to the injustices I cared to cover at home. That was the first major career change I made, and there were more to come. But there was always a through line. The decision to return home to New Mexico was easy for me. Good family, good friends, and good fights could be pursued from a different position, that of advocate and accomplice. I found my people in public health. I missed the thrill of daily newspaper reporting for a long time, but as I transitioned into leadership roles in nonprofits and in public service, I always kept my nose for news. Ask my staff now. I think in headlines, and I follow the money to get to the truth. Public health was a natural progression for me because public health follows the 5 whys rule. Ask why 5 times to get to the root cause. When you see racially disparate outcomes on almost every indicator of health and you ask why 5 times, you inevitably identify poverty and racism among the root causes. So while I believe that it is absolutely important that we address downstream symptoms of structural inequity by providing food and shelter for the unhoused and substance use treatment for people who are addicted, more and more I channel my energy upstream into public health interventions that help us create the conditions in our community for all people to thrive. I do this in a race-conscious way because the idea that our institutions and policies are race-neutral now is ludicrous. My career in public health and community health put me in a position to influence Tim Keller when he was running for his first elected office in the Southeast Heights of Albuquerque. By spending time with community leaders, he came to join a community effort to rename the war zone into the International District, and not in name only, but to work to transform it block by block with community leaders. I know there are still some people who grew up there who claim the zone, and I get it, but I also know many war refugees who picked the International District as their forever home, and they deserve our help. That period was one of the most rewarding experiences of my second career, that of community organizer, collaborating with government to work towards racial equity and racial justice. So when he ran for mayor, I asked Tim Keller for a job that would continue the work we had started, mobilizing institutional power against the white normative default. This time, I would try to be the partner within government that the community could count on. An inside-outside strategy, so to speak. Inside city government, I ask a lot of why questions, and I use every opportunity to offer solutions that benefit the people who have been the least well-served by our institutions in the past. Raza, Black people, Asian people, Native Americans, immigrants, refugees, LGBTQ, and people with disabilities. When COVID first hit, I volunteered to run our city's emergency response. Why? Because I knew from my public health background that certain populations would fare much worse outcomes than others unless we acted intentionally to intervene. This was the intersection of the dual pandemics of racism and COVID, pronounced even further by the murder of George Floyd that year and the consequent movement for Black lives. We did some remarkable things, including starting a third branch of public safety, the Albuquerque Community Safety Department, staffed with social workers and peer support specialists in response to demands that we defund the police. We distributed millions in cash and rental assistance to immigrants who were left out of state and federal stimulus payments, but who needed it just as badly, if not more. We also seeded Albuquerque's first Black Enterprise Fund and passed anti-Asian hate legislation and a comprehensive racial equity resolution that rivals any public declaration of racism as a public health emergency in the country. Now, We are using that experience to inform our planning for a guaranteed basic income pilot. We are pursuing once-in-a-lifetime funding opportunities from federal sources and putting opioid settlement funds and cannabis tax revenue to good use in both upstream and downstream public health interventions. We still have much work to do. I am always the first to say we are nowhere near done. Anyone can see that. And that is precisely why I'm not going to fall back on the old standard call to action that appears in most commencement speeches. I'm not going to tell you how much we're counting on you to solve all of our world's problems. I think you know better than any of us what's in store. You graduated college during one of the most challenging periods in our world's modern history. If I have learned anything from my decades of experience, it is this: all of our contributions will make a difference to the larger goal. And while it's pretty difficult to measure, especially prevention efforts, we know it's going to make a difference. If we're fortunate enough to have you work to improve our city or our state in whatever capacity, I thank you for your valuable contributions. I'll leave you with this. The headline for my speech to you tonight: Commencement speaker urges graduates to be open to change. It's not unusual to change careers more than once in your professional lifetimes. As an employer, when I see major switches in a person's career path, I look for that through line. Although it's not necessary, it can be very telling and important. The through line for me has been the pursuit of justice at the hyper-local level, and I hope that you will have a through line in yours. Thank you.
Michelle? So on behalf of the many distinguished graduates here, we're really grateful that you were here tonight, and I offer you this gift as a symbol of our gratitude for your time and wisdom for our graduates and for all of us. Thank you. We have graduates of the class of 2023 whose academic achievements we are here to celebrate tonight. We are so proud to recognize the accomplishments of our graduates, and we ask that each group rise when called. Would the staff, as students, graduates, please rise? These graduates are UNM staff members who completed a degree program while maintaining their job here at the university. Thank you. If you are the first person in your immediate family to receive a college degree, please stand and be recognized as a first-gen Proud Lobo. Some of our graduates won the university's top scholarships. Will UNM's graduating Regents, Presidential, Truman, National Merit, Ronald McNair, and Research Opportunity Scholars please rise to be recognized? A number of our students are graduating with honors. First, we have students who are graduating cum laude with grade point averages between 3.5 and 3.74. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Now, will the magna cum laude graduates with grade points between 3.75 and 3.89 stand to be recognized? Next, we have our summa cum laude graduates with grade point averages of 3.9 and above. Wow. Please stand to be recognized. Our honors graduates have been inducted into several national honor societies. Will graduates who are members of Golden Key, Mortar Board, Phi Beta Kappa, Phi Eta Sigma, Phi Kappa Phi, Sigma Tau Delta, Tau Sigma Delta Honor Societies, and the National Society of Collegiate Scholars please rise? Thank you. Finally, the university awards the designation of distinction to graduate students as recognition of exceptional performance on specific examinations. To receive distinction, there must be agreement of the examining committee members and approval by the department chair. Will our master's and doctoral candidates graduating with distinction please rise to be recognized? All of our honors graduates have achieved a level of distinction of which we are exceedingly proud. Congratulations on your many academic achievements. The University of New Mexico is also honored to recognize a notable group of graduates with us tonight. Select members of this class have committed to serving our country through the armed forces. Throughout their years of study, they have dedicated themselves to a curriculum of study and leadership training in the Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, and Space Force ROTC units. Upon graduation, they are commissioned as officers in the U.S. Armed Forces. Our graduating class also consists of graduating military veterans, military active duty, National Guard, and the reserves. Let us now take a moment to remember and recognize our graduates serving abroad who cannot be with us tonight. Now, will all of our graduating service members please rise? Join me in applauding their service to this great nation and for their accomplishments we celebrate tonight. So class of 2023, you're about to become proud alumni of the University of New Mexico. I now ask Jamie Roybal, President of the Alumni Association, to welcome you as alumni.
Good evening. Congratulations to the University of New Mexico's fall class of 2023. My name is Jamie Roybal, and I'm proud to be the president of the UNM Alumni Board. This evening, you join 200,000 plus Lobo alumni across the globe. Now, looking out into this crowd, I wonder how many of you are the first in your families to graduate from college. I wonder how many of you came back to school later in life. I wonder how many of you wondered to yourself whether you would get here this evening. I wonder about the obstacles that you overcame to do that. I wonder about what your favorite memory is during your time here at the university, and I wonder about the exciting things that await you when you cross this stage. Whatever your story is, know that as alumni, we are proud to welcome you. I hope that as you walk across this stage tonight, you are proud of yourself. And I hope that you are always proud that you are a graduate of the University of New Mexico, that you are a Lobo for life. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you, President Roybal. Before we recognize the degree candidates, I'd like to take a moment to introduce those who will be assisting me in our presentation. I ask that they please stand when called. Maria Lane, Dean of Graduate Studies. Kristen Elder, Associate Professor of English and Faculty Senate President. Pam Agoyo, Executive Director for Student Support. Stephanie McIver, Executive Director of Student Health and Counseling. And Corinne Gonzalez, Strategic Project Director. Thank you. We also have staff volunteers assisting us in handing out diploma covers to commemorate your participation in the ceremony tonight. I ask that they please stand when called. Elisha Allen, Director of Online Strategies and Academic Technologies. Greg Gomez, Programmer Analyst 3 in IT. Kate Kennedy, Events Planner. Lisa Yuka, Manager IT Core Services. And Mary Phibbs, International Admissions and Recruitment Specialist. Thank you for your assistance tonight. So guess what? Now we turn to the main business of our ceremony this evening. The conferring of our degrees upon our graduating students. Provost James Holloway and Executive Vice President Doug Ziodonis will now present the candidates for doctoral degrees.
Happy holidays. Will the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Juris Doctor, and Master of Fine Arts please rise? Madam President, it is my honor to present these candidates who, upon completion of their academic requirements, are recommended by the University of New Mexico faculty to the Regents for their respective degrees.
I hereby confer upon you your respective degrees with all of the rights, the honors, and the responsibilities pertaining to them. Congratulations. Thank you. Please be seated.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice, Doctor of Pharmacy, Doctor of Medicine, and Doctor of Physical Therapy please rise? Madam President, it is now my honor to present these candidates who, upon completion of their academic requirements, are recommended by the University of New Mexico faculty to the Regents for their respective degrees.
I hereby confer upon you your respective degrees with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to them. Congratulations. You may be seated. As directed by the marshals, will our doctoral candidates please come forward to be recognized and to be hooded by their faculty mentors?
The University of New Mexico is a Carnegie-designated Research One university with 50 departments from 8 of our colleges offering Doctor of Philosophy degrees. Philosophy is the foundation of critical thinking. PhD scholars produce original research that expands the boundaries of knowledge in their respective field. PhD students defend their dissertation to a committee of faculty and experts. Typically, the faculty advisor hoods the PhD candidates. Additionally, UNM awards 5 professional doctorates in medicine, law, physical therapy, nursing practice, and pharmacy. Please join me in congratulating our doctoral students. Blaze Mariner, hooded by Dr. Mark A. McCormick. Sumaira Abrar, hooded by Dr. Jalen De Maria. Diego Trujillo, hooded by Dr. Allison Borden. Megan Chibanga, hooded by Dr. Allison Borden. Adan Delgado, hooded by Dr. Allison Borden. Torrin Adamson, hooded by Dr. Lydia Tapia. Samson Naher, hooded by Dr. Sarah Stith. Christine Schell, hooded by Dr. Kathleen Holscher. Peter Mwangi, hooded by Dr. Glenaba Martinez. Mina Faltas, hooded by Dr. Fernando Garzon and Dr. Nathan Jackson. Zainal Guler, hooded by Dr. Nathan Jackson. Is this his phone? Jean-Elie Pierre, hooded by Dr. Rafael Fierro. David Paez Acevedo, hooded by Dr. Sherman Wilcox. Petro Chakwanda, hooded by Dr. Michael Devetsikiotis. Holly Gallegos, hooded by Dr. Sonia Gibson Rankin. Okay. Sarah Kinzel, hooded by Dr. Sonia Gibson Rankin. Danielle Montgomery, hooded by Dr. Sonia Gibson Rankin. Clarice Medina, hooded by Dr. Sonia Gibson Rankin. Same. Sydney Tejas, hooded by Dr. Sonia Gibson Rankin. Isabel Solis, hooded by Dr. Christina Revan Shiselski. Manuel Jimenez Carrion, hooded by Dr. Vanessa Svilla. Mohammed Amin Degani Najvani, hooded by Dr. Susan Halter. Tiber Casus, hooded by Dr. Fernando Garzon. And Jose Serrato. Maya Hatambegi, hooded by Dr. Jose Serrato. Mitchell Brixton, hooded by Dr. Andrew Bachevsky. Lucas Denk, hooded by Dr. William Croft. John Rosegen, hooded by Dr. David Hansen. Scott Shore, hooded by Dr. Klaus Danielson, or Dave Hansen. Blaine Greiner, hooded by Dr. David Hansen. Marlene Tafoya, hooded by Dr. David Hansen. Congratulations.
Provost Holloway and Executive Vice President Ziodonis will now present the candidates for master's degrees.
Will the candidates for master's degrees from the Anderson School of Management, the School of Architecture and Planning, the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Education and Human Sciences, the School of Engineering, College of Fine Arts, Interdisciplinary Programs, School of Law, Public Administration, and College of Universities, University Libraries and Learning Sciences. They've already risen. Well done. Please rise. Madam President, it is my honor to present these candidates who, upon completion of their academic requirements, are recommended by the University of New Mexico faculty to the Regents for their respective degrees.
I hereby confer upon you your respective degrees with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to them. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Will the candidates for master's degrees from the School of Medicine, College of Nursing, College of Pharmacy, and College of Population Health please rise? Madam President, it is my honor to present these candidates who, upon completion of their academic requirements, are recommended by the University of New Mexico faculty to the Regents for their respective degrees.
I hereby confer upon you your respective degrees with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to them. Congratulations. As directed by the marshals, will our master's degree candidates please come forward to be recognized?
Brian Rojas. Colton Newman. Veronica Lee. Isabel Elric. Devaraj Aran. Shirindi Shalara. Din Wen. David Marcus. Lisette Segovia. Arun Saruvan. Nissa Aragon. Kevin Wong. Ariana Rodriguez. Yulia Kashuba. Jake Noltenmeyer. Juan Alejandro Ormaza Rojas. Joshua Trujillo. Siva Abhishek Avala. Kulud Ali Jumaj Ajorman Azalbi. Yonatan Malis Warku. Matab Vaapur. An Fun. Anna Bay Idralin. Lauren Finney. Nishant Reina. Shavila Masharla. Sarah Pache. Graham Monroe. Diana Cardenas. Tyler Platero. Vita Preciado. Johnny Sikora. Alex Kastelik. John Farish. Autumn Archuleta. Annie Walters. Jenna James. Sarah Maldonado Rivas. Aurelia Martinez. Sarah Romero. Denise Garcia. Regina Karki. Mandeep Kaur. Solji Perry. Rushina Shakya. Trevor Thomas. Ashmi Baral. Prathista Sharma. Saul Griego. Joshua Enrique Lerma. Isabella Alves. Rosendo Chiches. Charles Montoya. Ikiaho Joseph. Samantha A. Spitzer. Charles Scott. Zhouchuan Li. Darcy Regalado. Sarah Eckel. Tiffany Hambe. Matthew Fasano. Crystal Lizeth Morales. Savannah Wright. Francis Frankie Atiogbi. Ariel Basenti. Samantha Benavides. Valerie Pashen.
Catherine Cora Timmermans. Deanna Barella. Natalie Beltran. Brianna Martinez. JC Velasquez. Erica Aguirre. Victoria Lynch. Montab Soleimani. Tina Ruiz. Rebecca Sewall. Cynthia O'Day. Rakisha Yazi. Adriana Gonzalez Turkle. Momita Ghosh. Isis Cerna. Hillary Thompson. Deanza Thompson. Sherilyn Roanhorse. Eli Tehran. Stephanie Balmer. Kendall Ramirez. Kenneth Bancroft. Nyang Nguyen. Zora Juma. Gianna Montoya. Byron Bell. Tina Moore. Ganesh Kashyap. Jaylene Perea Hernandez. Ryan Alberg. Esteban Cedillo. Jacob Molina. Erica Summer. Clarissa Morales Chacon. Carlos Tovar. Samith Reddy Likiri. Miriam Lipke. Rachel Thomas. Awad Johannes. Gina Robertson. Lawrence Martinez. Marie Jose Guzman Jimenez.
Thanks for that.
Executive Vice President Doug Ziodonis and Provost James Holloway will introduce the deans of each college or school, who will in turn present their candidates for bachelor's degrees.
Thank you, President Stokes. Betty Chang, Senior Associate Dean for the School of Medicine, will present the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the School of Medicine.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Emergency Medical Services, Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Sciences, Bachelor of Science in Dental Hygiene, and Bachelor of Science in Radiological Sciences please rise?
I hereby confer upon you your respective degrees with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to them. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Please be seated. Dean Carolyn Montoya will present the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Nursing.
Will the candidates for the degree of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing please rise?
I I hereby confer upon you your respective degree with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to them. Congratulations.
Congratulations and felicidades.
Felicidades.
Please be seated. Dean Don Godwin will present the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Pharmacy.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical Sciences please rise?
All right. I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical Sciences with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Congratulations.
Congratulations, y'all.
Please be seated. Please be seated. Dean Tracy Collins will present the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Population Health.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Population Health please rise?
I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Population Health with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Please be seated. Dean Julie Coonrod will present the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the Anderson School of Management.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration please rise?
I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Please be seated. Dean Robert Gonzalez will present the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the School of Architecture and Planning.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelors of Arts in Architecture and Bachelors of Arts in Environmental Planning and Design please rise?
Ooh, good. I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in Architecture and Bachelor of Arts in Environmental Planning and Design with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to those degrees. Congratulations.
Congratulations y felicidades.
Please be seated. Dean Jennifer Mallett will present the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise?
Big group. I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Sciences with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to your degrees. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Please be seated. Dean Christopher Goodrich will present candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the College of Education and Human Sciences.
Will the candidates for the degrees of the Bachelor of Arts in Education, Bachelors of Science, and Bachelors of Science in Education please rise?
I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in Education, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Education, with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to your degrees. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Please be seated. Dean Donna Riley will present the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the School of Engineering.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the School of Engineering please rise?
I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Please be seated. Associate Dean Amanda Hamp will present candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Fine Arts.
Will the candidates for the degrees of the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Music Education please rise?
I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Music Education, with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to your degrees. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Please be seated. Dean Leslie Donovan will present the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the Honors College.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Honors Interdisciplinary Liberal Arts and the Minor Distinction Certificate and Designation in Honors Interdisciplinary Liberal Arts please rise?
I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Honors Interdisciplinary Liberal Arts and the Minor Distinction Certificate and Designation in Honors Interdisciplinary Liberal Arts, with all of the rights, the honors, and the responsibilities pertaining to your degrees. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Please be seated. Associate Dean Christopher Lyons will now present the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the University College.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelors of Arts in Liberal Arts and Bachelor of Integrative Studies and Innovation in University College please rise?
I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Arts and Bachelor of Integrative Studies and Innovation, with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to your degrees. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Please be seated. Dean Leo Lowe will present the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the College of University Libraries and Learning Sciences.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Instructional Technology and Training please rise?
All right. I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Instructional Technology and Training with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining to your degree. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Please be seated. Will all associate degree candidates from the Gallup, Los Alamos, Taos, and Valencia branch campuses please rise?
Yes.
Madam President, it is my honor to present all associate degree candidates who, upon completion of their academic requirements, are recommended by the University of New Mexico faculty to the Regents for their respective degrees.
I hereby confer upon you the degree of associate degree, and that includes all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities associated with earning the associate's degree. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Now, as directed by the marshals, will our undergraduate degree candidates please come forward to be recognized?
Soraya Moore.
Marissa Saiz. Come on, let's get a row. Come on. There you go. There you go. Gotta warm this up again. Exactly.
Audrey Ritz.
Vanessa Baca.
Charles Boyles.
Madeline Carroll.
Steffi Rossin.
Alera Valdez.
Miranda Garcia.
Jezreel Romero.
Madison Whitaker.
Gabriel Dao Prieto.
Aspen Gardapi.
Eugene Torres.
Jontel Sanchez.
Dewanye Wingfield.
Laura Arviso.
Sayer Riley.
Christina Couch.
Avery Burt.
Rebecca Mercy.
Sherrod White.
Shania Buckinghorse.
Oliver Bartley.
Christina Tarango.
Analicia Sanchez.
Lillian Shoke Kiovali.
Berenice Ortiz.
Nalma Ishmael.
Annalisa Herrera.
Anna Christina Nielsen.
Alicia Francisco.
Corrine Ragsdale.
Diego Bernal.
Prima Barca.
Irma Borunda.
Joaquin Soto.
Ryan Anderson.
Marina Vigil.
Johnny Ulibari.
Devin Herman.
Kiana Litubang.
Erlyn Decker.
Shane Doyle.
Cedric Sierra.
Dominique Lucero.
Rishi Patel.
Nick Glowinski.
Marilyn Miller.
Christian Carrillo.
Lauren Quattlebaum.
Saba Sherzada.
Gianna Mendoza.
Angelica Gutierrez.
Jessica Magallanes.
Devin Acosta.
Destiny Reese.
Takesha Jack.
Areli Ortega.
Jocelyn Escobedo.
Aaliyah Lee.
Kristen Rainwater.
Asia Dillard.
Destiny Bernard.
Vivian Norman.
Kaylee Estrada.
Erisbeth Castillo Munguia.
Gabby Madero.
Savannah Hess.
Regina Campos Esperon.
Marlon Martin Del Campo.
Donovan Mendez.
Kia Castillo.
Julio Roberto Estrada Jr.
Anthony Tapia.
Jadelyn Gutierrez.
Kristen Platero.
Jaden. Shelby Baca.
Mookie Dongchang.
Jordan Halona.
Crystal Jake.
Madeline Murphy.
Davian Holmes.
Mackenzie Jenkins.
Anna DeGardi.
Isaac Chavez.
Audra Nickel.
Belia Reyes.
Antonio Garcia.
Yadira Landaverde.
Erica Jaylene Marcus.
Kevin Baca.
Vanessa Villegas.
Elia Claw.
Morgan Fleming.
Alexis Bonbreak.
Lydia White.
Josephine Obregon.
Alicia Canoba.
Amanda Blasiman.
Ariana Kurtz.
Jacqueline Ambriz.
Samantha Espinosa.
Michelle Tapia.
Hannah Helgiwax.
Cecilia Shaw.
Jose Rascon Gonzalez.
Delaney Keener.
Thales Rayner.
Christina Huston.
Lauren Segura.
Memas Alcacespa.
Jacqueline Alvarado.
Jalen Rosales.
Soiba Mansour.
Chai Kapili.
Grizzly Terrazas.
Cameron Mraz.
Jose Garcia.
Isabella Martinez.
Sister Mary Gianna Thornby.
Taylor Smith.
Nicholas Velasquez.
Victoria Talaman.
Mildred Rodriguez.
Kayla Ung.
Erin Trujillo. Alexa Reyes.
Presley Sierra Casaus.
Amber Baca.
Feliz Munoz.
Sylvia Esparza.
Victoria Martin.
Carolyn Hiron.
Miyani Curtis.
Sabrina Ayazi.
Mengen Lee.
Garrett Vicente.
Adriana Chavez.
Yvette Spear.
Jonathan Padilla.
Isaiah Murillo.
Angela Haskins.
Angelina Ogin.
Alexandra Deanda.
Melanie Thompson.
Alexander Brissett.
Giancarlo Orozco.
Samuel Boyd.
Isaiah Myers.
Caitlin Dorcas.
Brandon Kovic.
Simone Montgomery.
Amanda Romero.
Rio Lucero.
Christopher Billy.
Kevin Peacock.
Name Tren.
Mari Jose Ramirez.
Nathan Nava.
Natalia Grajeda.
Joshua Uluwatior.
Humberto Ibarra.
Jamie Holmes.
George Dinocchio.
Sarah Maurice.
Corey Wayne.
Kirsten Massaclet.
Allison Smith.
Daisy Belmaris Ortega.
Mary Zamora.
Raju Nayak.
Van Mai.
Christopher Gilbert.
Felicia Parker Lopez.
Mohammed Shoja Salim.
Melissa Derod.
Daniel Morales Garcia.
Alexis Hobart.
Austin Mitchell.
Jasmine Molinar.
Jesus Castro.
Lauren Hodges.
Ben West.
Isa Shigakuni.
David Grajeda.
Isa Sarah Shigakuni Wilkes.
Bryce Santana.
Larissa Hidalgo.
Isabella Baumgardner.
Sophia Roberts.
Colin James.
Yoselin Peña.
Edward Ramirez.
Sage Grace.
Ana Maria Costanza.
Julian Urrieta Perez.
Kayla Kennedy.
Crystal Gonzalez.
Brianna Bloomquist.
Jasmine Holguin.
V. Vu.
Alisa Davis.
Brianna Hernandez.
Ariana Trujillo.
Matthew Sanchez.
Auburn Many Mules.
Takio Okochi.
Savannah Renturia.
Tiffany Shea.
Christina Martinez.
Kimberly Crowner.
William Elijah Mackin.
Tara Visconti.
Cody Fisher.
Brittany Flowers.
Michaela
Elva Antonio.
Michaela Albilar. Fiona Harding.
Tatum Bradshaw.
Jessica Orr.
Amelia Escobar.
Tara Juarez.
Daniela Linares.
Yasmin Lopez.
Cameron Armstrong.
Esperanza Astorga.
Carlos Melara Castro.
Cynthia Gustafson.
Jonah Sandoval.
Carolina Zavala Barreras.
Donna Butler.
Jolene Arguleda.
Nanette Mariano.
Casey Howell.
Vicente Platero Jr.
Andriana Galvan.
Brandon Moncado.
Lisa Mascarenas.
Jonathan Sanchez.
Natalia Padilla.
Lilia Pangan.
Shay Ulaya Torres.
Karina Cordero.
Paul Clark III.
Jade Gallegos.
Alma Lerma.
Evie Spicer.
Chandler Hatch.
Anayeli Sanchez.
Haley Campbell.
Ashlyn Trujillo.
Carol Fry.
Rudolfo Rudy Ortiz.
June Alexis Gonzalez.
Jasmine LaFavor.
Sabrina Salazar.
Diarnanara Mason.
Brian Ashley.
Diego Montoya.
Dayanara Bagay.
Abigail Jackson.
Michaela Bunch.
Tatiana Wiley.
Armand Macias Mayo.
Markeisha Oliver.
Madison Eckstein.
Dominic Briscoe.
Samantha Osorio Mendiola.
Javon O'Brien.
Dominic Crosby.
Alminda Brundon.
Yasmin Romero.
Sandra Crystal Yanes Lopez.
Anthony Cedillo.
Victoria Venegas.
Kennedy Ray.
Angelina Demiricus.
Sofia Perez.
Orville White.
Alexis Madrid.
Hannah Coy.
Michael Fraua.
Brooklyn Carter.
Ariel Mecano.
Justin Kenneth.
Lluvia Viescas.
Dareen Tatum.
Connor Chandos.
Brandon Henson.
Aldo Ivan Ingram Robles.
Gracie Zhang.
Patricia Cao Molina.
Jesse Aragon.
Alana Torres.
Evan Inman.
Megan Swanson.
Michael Chacon.
Hala Alasim.
Jonathan Orozco Chavez.
Bradley Silva.
Seth Nichols.
Anya Mirabal.
Madison Payton.
Isabella Faria.
Sabrina Davis.
Irilyn Owens.
Ilvin Romero.
Yasmin Ramirez.
Mariano Fernandez.
Nayeli Garcia Peña.
David Anderson.
Haley Downs.
Mariana Enriquez.
Alexandria Barella.
Melody Montoya.
Michaela Ramirez.
Alexander Weir.
Rhiannon Sanchez.
Tyler Lovett.
Catherine Bruce.
Connie Trujillo.
Patricia Hernandez.
Gerani Pesadas.
Monica Romero.
Abraham Lujan.
Yvette Hernandez Olivas.
Brandon Valencia.
Angela Christopoulos.
Arturo Acosta Miranda.
Ling Sullivan.
Edgar Najera.
Sari Ali Jurado.
Ana Cecilia Quejano Mesa.
Christopher Juarez.
Shay Ortiz.
Morgan Young.
Ethan Pacheco.
Chris Naranjo.
Andrew Martinez.
Isabel Dobson.
Jaju Cheng.
Rose Deacon.
Maria Dudley.
Bianca Gonzalez.
Shara Daz.
Haley Watt.
Emiliano Reda.
Jillian Selwyn.
Courtney Young.
Walden Shank.
Lila Castellano.
Katie Talamante.
Ethan Presley.
Ali Gomez.
Lena Katba Bader.
Kylie Jones.
Jason Sanchez.
Patrick Baca.
Aaron Sherwood.
Sonia Lewis.
April Guerrero.
Serena Gonzalez.
Jacob Hoisington.
Antonio Trigo.
Benjamin Brocius.
Jesse Vigil.
Aisha Rayanne Catron.
Simone Campbell.
Cesar Uriarte.
Nicholas Miller.
Polly Denicla.
Olivia LeMay.
Danielle Adkins Rakes.
Camilla Seluja.
Joshua Dotery.
Vicente Leon.
Ambrosia Wilson.
Teresa Ramos.
Penelope Parham.
Clayton Severs.
Madeline Bolt.
Isa Busria.
Brett Moe.
Patricia Manzanares.
Emily Ganderton.
Kevin Mullet.
Jose Dominguez.
Najwa Bilal.
Sean Wild.
Caleb Meeks.
Jalen Akers.
Brooklyn Hall.
Jalen Morgan.
Dylan Sullivan.
Andrew Henry.
Mohammed Ovais.
Rose Contreras.
Abdullah Al-Asi.
Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Andreas Bilger.
Kelsey Decker.
Nicolette Montoya.
Jade Ruiz.
Alejandro Vasquez.
Thomas Robb.
Miles Paponi.
Marquise Harris.
Cassandra Hoffman.
Abriana Alvarez.
Brianna Garcia.
Sydney Roby.
Carla Tahi.
Francisco Garcia.
Clarissa Martinez.
Karen Marcus Romero.
Nikki Mohammed Zadeh.
Lemuel Guerrero.
Hannah Ortiz.
Betsy Randall.
Hannah Carrara.
Michelle Renee Garcia.
Larissa Sheffield.
Montez Wright.
Gabriela Archuleta.
Deborah Castillo.
Nicholas Mainini.
Jared Trainer.
Andy Padilla Morales.
Mattia Panakun.
Avery Swina.
Shelby Podorsky.
Sectrina Romero.
Vivek Patel.
Brittany Chavez.
Karima Weinman.
Christopher Stordahl.
Sasha Adams.
Deborah Michelle.
Amelia Irvin.
Joseph Perez.
Maximus DeYoung.
Jay Salinas.
Emma Ziegler.
Jace Windheiser.
Oscar Miana.
Andrea Watson.
Andrea Sierra Caballero.
Leah Yazzie.
Cynthia Cano.
Caitlin Ware.
Maya Chacon.
Marley Lazarus.
Benjamin Chavez.
Ashley Olson.
Anthony Smith.
Brooklyn Southern.
Natalie Gomez.
Sarah Campbell.
Catherine Gray.
Brittany Tabassi.
Shannon Castillo.
Amanda Allen.
Jessica Baca.
Matthew Espin.
Maggie Branch.
Teresa Neild.
Don Lopez.
Kenneth Neild.
Alexander Allende.
Isabel McAlpine.
Ethan Delora.
Jonah M. Brewster.
Josue Hernandez.
Aaliyah Perry.
Adrian Baca.
Lily Pavon.
Jude Glassner.
Cambry Sifford.
Henry Hawk.
Emily Wynn.
Victoria Mares.
Alicia Rodriguez Acosta.
Morgan Ash.
Camille Vigil.
Charmaine Perry.
Brenda Chicharello.
Shanoa D.
Hui Win.
Santana Carrasco.
Grace Allison.
Alexis Murillo.
Savannah Gonzalez.
William Chrysler.
Brian Kimbrell.
Fabian Coral.
Leanne Trujillo.
Armand Giannini.
Lori Ma.
Sarah Aguilera.
Callum Bone.
Morel Platero.
Rindra Jasoa.
Thomas Bond.
Raya Holitz.
Joyly Morales.
Arwin Lewis.
Leslie Molina Garcia.
Skylar Urbano.
Megan Santuru.
Anthony Sandoval.
Edward Chavez.
Molly McCann.
Ruben Duran.
Ashley Apodaca.
Angelique Sanchez.
Jordan Lopez.
Daisy Guadian.
Victoria Rodriguez.
Grace Valenzuela.
Abigail Davison.
Matthew Lopez.
Kayla Rowe.
Natalie Montoya.
Julia Dowling.
Taylor Bettis.
Tracy Garcia Scott.
Kylie Olivas.
Sabrina Orr.
Carolina Valderrama Hincapi.
Caitlin Smith.
Cassie Horkison.
Madi Salazar.
Micaiah Shendo.
Lauren Johnson.
Detroit Kalunki.
Kobe Segay.
Rose Kelly.
Betsy Ramsell.
Kellen Wilson.
Laura Mayanelli Brown.
Abigail Hatcher.
Brianna Daniela Franco.
Christina Fury.
Samantha Chavez.
Jason Serrano.
Adriana Garcia.
Ashley Green.
Andrea Trujillo.
Dylan Romero.
Jonathan Lucero.
Natasha Grinstead.
Matthew Chavez.
Anthony Romero Clevy.
Jacob Goobles.
David Engels.
Janet Boteo Tirado.
Victoria Gomez.
Presley Coffey.
Lindsay Quarry.
Lauren Sultemeyer.
I am
Melanie Burbank.
Congratulations, Maggie. We're so proud. Alicia Gallegos.
Rua Madi.
Jasmine Gonzalez.
David Lucero.
Sabrina Padilla.
Patricia Montes Leon.
Serena Garcia.
Darian Casados.
Laura LaGrange.
William Howley.
Brianna Sanchez.
Patience Trujillo. Alexandra Lucero. Athea Yazi. Stacy Nunley. Mariana Gandara. Cassandra Tina Reyes. Kayla Martinez. Yamalet Armendariz Olivas. Angelica Maestas. Emily Gonzalez. Yolanda Griego. Lauren Ikes. Leslie Guerrero. And Miranda Bialy.
Each of our graduates and all of us in the university community know that there are many people who have played a vital role in the support and encouragement of our graduates during their academic careers. We would like to recognize them. First, we'd like to recognize the faculty of the University of New Mexico. Our faculty are instrumental in making this day possible. Tonight's graduates can attest to how faculty have encouraged, supported, and expected the best from them. Their dedication has helped our graduates achieve the accomplishments we now celebrate. Will the faculty please rise to be recognized? As individuals and as a group, you have put in the work, the time, and the effort it takes to get here. Each of you is extraordinary, but we all know that the strongest thing about Lobos is the pack that supports them. And so we want to recognize those who made certain that you did not set forth on this journey alone. For all of those watching the ceremony online, this is your moment too. And we thank you for the encouragement and support you have given and continue to give to this day. For the Lobos here in University Arena, I'm so honored to share with you a message from a few of those proud families.
I'm so proud of my UNM graduates for hard work and dedication to obtaining their degrees. The future looks so bright.
Congratulations, Maggie. We're so proud of you. You've been an unbelievable asset to UCAM.
You got up and showed up for yourself and for UNM. You came a long way and you made it.
You beat all the odds. 2 degrees, 4 years, summa cum laude.
Keep putting in that hard work. Great things are in your future. And welcome to the College Graduate Club.
I can't wait to see what your future holds.
You're a superhero. Stay kind, I love you.
We love you so much.
We love you.
Congratulations,
Bailey.
Go Lobos!
We are
so proud of you. Now we're all UNM alum.
Go Lobos! Woof, woof, woof.
We love you. Go Lobos!
So now, will the parents of members of our graduating classes here tonight please rise? Will those who are husbands, wives, partners, or children please stand? And finally, will the grandparents, grandchildren, uncles, aunts, sisters, brothers, extended family members, and everybody else with a special relationship to this class please rise? All of you are so much more than guests here this evening, for you have been active participants in the events leading to this moment. Without your help, your patience, your encouragement, your willingness to sacrifice, many of our graduates just might not be here. So we salute you. Thank you. Please be seated. Now, this is the moment you've been waiting for, the symbolic turning of the tassels. Graduates, please rise. As the final rite of commencement, please move your tassels from the right to the left. We welcome you as alumni of the University of New Mexico. Congratulations. Please remain standing and join Marshall Hollingsworth in singing the alma mater. The words are displayed on the screen, and as new alumni, may the words take on a special and lasting meaning for you.
New Mexico, New Mexico, we sing to honor thee. This golden haze of college days will live in memory. This praise we sing will ever ring with truth and loyalty. New Mexico, your fame we know will last eternally.
This concludes the University of New Mexico's 2023 Fall Commencement Ceremony. The University Mace will now be removed by Faculty Senate President Elder. She and University Secretary Middlebrook will lead our recessional. We ask that everyone remain in their seats while the platform party and our graduates depart from the arena. The recessional music will be performed by Mariachi Tinampa.
you.